Hi, thank you for tuning in to a new episode about the Japanese STF uniforms in Airsoft. I'm sorry it has been a while that I made a video about the Type 89 rifle or anything about the self-defense force because I need some downtime for myself. But before the end of this year, I'm going to do my best again to make much as videos possible about the Japanese self-defense force and other videos about the near future, about the nationalist Chinese army from World War II, Japanese Imperial Army, and the Royal Dutch Army from the uniforms from the Cold War from 1945 onwards all the way until the modern day. I have new uniforms about that, but I will make that in a future episode. So please hit the bell notification button, subscribe to this channel, and please let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this Type 89 assault rifle. The gas blowback system it is a really amazing weapon. But in this video I'm going to talk about the advantages and disadvantages about this model. Not in a big scale, but about the parts that is always missing if you are outside of Japan. So without further ado, let's start. Problems with models like this is always the parts finding. If it is a G&G version like the M4 or M16 version, it is always easy to find. But in this case it is a little bit difficult. The Type 89 assault weapon is a very beautiful design, real steel and plastic parts. It is almost identical to the real version from the self-defense force from Japan. But when it comes to parts, it's really difficult. I'm living in the Netherlands, I bought this 2 years ago, and finding parts is really difficult. I have here an example from the bolt system. It has been slowly but steadily escorting to not use anymore, because this thumb right here, some other person has commented in another video from last year, had also the same problems, but I put in the descriptions down below where you can buy this part. Just contact them and you will be fine. It is a Japanese website, but it is also translated in English if you go to an English flag, so you can. Everything is in English or in Japanese. Just click on the flag of Japan or from United States of England. It's also in euros and dollars and the Japanese currency, the yen. So finding ammunition magazines like this is a little bit more easier, but you have to be careful with that. Look, this one is still very good and beautiful welded, but this one it's totally broken. It is no more use. I can only use this for training purposes. I do not exactly know what has happened, but my theory is because I put my magazine in the opposite direction in my ammunition pouch to grab it upstairs, put it all the way around, and put it into the magazine quickly as possible. I think that is one of the reasons it's broken off when I have fallen sometime. So my recommendation is put your magazine always in the normal direction. Grab the magazine so quickly as possible and then put it in again. So if you're not doing that, you will lose 30 euros or around $45 of steel magazines. But my problem is right now is the bolt system. Normally it has to remain open after the last shot or the magazine goes in. Look. Normally it has to stay open, but somehow it will not. I do not exactly what has happened, but a good friend of mine has replaced the bolt system. I will show you that in a few moments. Has removed it and placed a new version in. So I'm going to bring it back in a few days and hopefully he can help to find it. But to open it is really easy. This is the dust cover I have talked about many times. Actually it is a really interesting to put it on there, but also the Type 38 and other Airsoft bolt action family had also dust covers. Many people think the Japanese will forget that, but he's in gap, put mud and other in, close it during your training and other operations. Training much time with it and you will definitely not forget it anymore. So push it forward. Also if you want to remove the button there, a bit further, so. Make sure that you hold underneath before disassemble it. Push the button underneath so the whole system will come loose. And the whole bolt system comes out. So, a good friend of mine has replaced the new version that I bought a few weeks ago with the new one. So it is totally usable again. At the same store that I bought it. I was planning to buy also a part for this. Because, yeah, the head, like they call that, has been broken off during a training exercise. And unfortunately, this part was not strong enough or could be replaced. The head not in stock at the moment, but again, you can buy those parts easily. I know that it is really difficult to a weapon like this, that parts are really difficult to find and you don't want to spend so much money because of imports cost. But if you want to continue to use the weapon and do not throw much more money throw other people that they are going to fix it in another way, go to this Japanese website for small parts for this system or other bolt systems that you needed for this weapon. The Japanese will send it to you. You can use PayPal, MasterCard or credit card or other ways to pay them. But I'm really happy that I still have this model and I still can use it. I put in link in descriptions down below where you can find this parts or you can even contact this management. They are stationed in Kyoto, the former capital of Japan. They have their own store and I highly guarantee you that they will send the package to you. It will take time, a few weeks, because it is a very small piece. It will not take, if it is a small piece like this, it will not throw in extra money at border cost. Because it is a small piece and it can fit through your mailbox. So if you buy something big like that, like an Airsoft, yeah, then you have to pay extra. If you want to buy magazines, that is also possible there. Parts for real systems, picking a real system on the weapon is also possible. I prefer this version on it. I have bought it also in my country. It is available, but you need a special part for it for a mount scope. But for the rest, it is a really decent thing. So I do hope that I have helped some people with this video. Again, if you have questions about Type 89 and you have your own problems with it, like breaking stock or other parts of the weapon, let me know in the comment section down below or contact me through my social media that you can find also in the descriptions down below. So I do hope you enjoyed this video and I will hope see you next time in the near future. See you next time.